know it's been a long time since I spoke to you, but damn it, you've been on my mind. In my bed, staring at my phone.
Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to relaunch a series that started back on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and I told you guys, give me some time, and it would come into Call of Duty World War II. And today, guys, we're officially relaunching the best starting routes here for Call of Duty World War II, and we're gonna switch it up. If you guys remember for Infinite Warfare, basically what I would do is I would show you the 2 spawn points, and then I would show you the best starting routes for both spawn points, and at the end of the video I would show you guys actual real life in-game footage of me using the starting routes. For Call of Duty World War II, I thought about switching it up. Now, it took me a long time to get these starting routes, but it's because if I'm putting out these starting routes, I want them to really work, and I'm telling you guys, these starting routes are key. These starting routes really work. So guys, really happy to relaunch this series. This was a series that when I started my channel, I wanted to do something different that nobody else was doing, and this was my idea, just best starting routes. This is something that no other YouTuber had done before, and yeah, this is my baby, this is my child here, and it is officially back in COD World War II. You guys have been asking for it, and I was really just holding off because I really wanted to get these starting routes ready for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the new format. I'm still going to be showing you guys step-by-step starting routes, so be on the lookout for that. But then I'm also going to be implementing a blueprint to actually show you guys both starting routes and why they work the way they do. Alright, so hopefully guys you enjoyed this brand new approach here to this series, best starting routes. Today guys, we're going to get started with one of my favorite maps here, Pointe to HOC, and what I'm going to be implementing into these best starting routes videos is actually the best class setup for this specific map. So for example, today Pointe to HOC, I'm going to show you guys what is my favorite class setup to use on Pointe to HOC. Alright, so once again, man, with the best starting route series, I'm going to be showing you guys what is, in my opinion, the best starting route for each specific map in order to get that first kill, or at least get you that first engagement with the enemy. Alright, now these are full, like I've worked on these starting routes for a long time, so you can definitely take my word on it. I highly recommend that you guys try these starting routes out for yourself and see how they work for you. These really do work for me. All right, so let's get started here, guys. We're gonna get started with Pointe to HOC. If you guys are brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more daily content. I upload every single day. Once you guys subscribe, you get into the giveaway for a $50 PSN or Xbox gift card. And if you enjoyed this video, man, drop a like, man. We're bringing back this series, best starting routes. Shout out to the whole CSN squad. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you all so much for the love and support. And let's get into this. All right, guys, so you know Pointe to HOC. It's detailed as the D-Day landing site with tight gameplay spaces. Bunkers and trenches create intense close-range battles, which is very true, man. A lot of close range battles. You're going to see a lot of people running around with submachine guns and shotguns, especially on this map. A lot of people like to run with shotguns, so be on the lookout for that. A lot of people like to just chuck grenades left and right. But it's a crazy map, but it's really one of my favorites. It's fast paced. A lot of action. I really enjoy it, man. Guys, what's going to happen, basically, I'm going to show you guys both starting routes for the Allies and the Axis here. Starting with the Allies, I'm going to show you guys what that starting route is going to look like, and I'm also going to provide a blueprint and show you with arrows which way you're supposed to be going, and then I'm going to actually show you the route step by step. All right, man, let's get into this, guys. Alright guys, as you can see, here's the blueprint for Pointe to HOC, and this area right over here is the starting point for the Allies section, for the Allies side of things. The other side is going to be for the Axis. For this section right now, we're going to be focusing on the Allies. Alright guys, so when the countdown reaches 0, you're going to want to make your way over on the left-hand side. You're going to want to take this passage right over here. When you reach this center right here, you're going to want to take the right side area, and then when you reach that center point right here, you're going to want to push over to the left. Now this center area right here, this is where all the action is going to happen. You're going to have enemies coming this way over here, or on this side over here. Some enemies are actually going to be a little, like, they're going to want to try and be creative, and they're going to want to climb this rock area here, this little rocky area, and catch you on the forward flank right over here. But for the most part, guys, just what you want to do when you reach this area here is be on the lookout for grenades, and once grenades are clear, you're going to want to push out a little bit and see if you can spot any tangos that are approaching this center area. Once again, guys, they're going to be approaching through this area here, or this area here, or if they want to get fancy with it, sometimes you'll catch a couple people at the top of this, I guess it's called a rock platform or whatever, around this area here. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let me show you guys a step-by-step of what this starting route should look like. Here we go. Alright guys, so we're over here on the Allies starting route point. Let me show you guys real quick what the starting route is going to look like, and then we'll backtrack and I'll give you the step-by-step. So this is what it's going to look like here. Here we go. All right, you want to push this left side area here. Once you get to this, you're going to want to push to the right. And then right over here, you're going to want to hold for a quick second, because enemies are either going to be flanking this area here, they're going to be flanking this area here, or they're going to try and finesse you, which it's not going to work. They're going to want to flank this area up here. Now, what you want to hold when you reach to this area, when you get right here, the reason you want to hold is because a lot of people, what they like to do is they like to just chuck grenades into this section here. Now, you just want to be clear, there's no grenades. Once there's no grenades, you want to push out a little bit, focusing on this area here and this right here, focusing on this area with your peripherals on the top of this rock area. All right, so once you reach this area here, you're going to want to stretch over to the left and hopefully catch somebody. All right, so that's the starting route, man. Let me show you guys that starting route one more time.
Bring the war to them and bring it hard. We have the lead.
Yep. See? Yep. So once again, guys, being here, you're gonna want to. So once again, guys, being right here, you're gonna want to do the starting route always on the left side. You can go right, but I prefer the left side. So I guess it's just a preference thing, but I really prefer the left side. I've tried the right side, and I have a lot more success on the left side. All right, guys. So once again, it's gonna go 3, 2, 1. You're gonna want to immediately like sprint. Use everything in your ability to get from point A to point B as fast as you can. When you reach this area, once again, guys, just be careful, be mindful of this area, using your peripherals for the top of this rock section here. So just be careful, somebody's going to probably appear here or up here. And once you reach this area here, you can push out a little bit and focus on the left side. All right, guys, I guarantee you, man, almost 98% of the time, you're going to catch somebody just coming either this way here, top of here, or more specifically right here. All right, guys, there's a starting route for the ally section, and I highly recommend that you guys try this out. All right, guys, now taking a look at the blueprint once again for the access side of things. Now for the other spawn point, they're going to start you off around this area right here. Now your point of attack, it's going to be really simple, man. It's going to be a simple starting route. All it takes is just speed. You need to utilize all the speed that you can in order to get from point A to point B as fast as you can. Now the end goal, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, the end goal is to reach this section right over here. All right, now the way you get that, once the countdown is over, you're going to want to push up, and then you want to make a right over here. When you get to this section over here, you're going to want to push to the left, and then you're going to want to stick close to the wall right here, keeping an eye on this area right over here. Enemies are going to appear from here or from here. And then what you want to do, guys, if this area is clear, all you got to do is push forward, and then just keep an eye on the right side. Enemies are probably going to be camping there waiting for you right there. So that is the starting route, guys. Let me show you guys what this is going to look like in game. All right, let's take a look. All right, guys, so once again, we're over on the axis side of things now. The starting route is really simple. It's just about utilizing your speed and being prepared for that engagement. All right, you're going to want to start pushing on the right side over here. Check this out. Utilizing all your speed, make sure you're sprinting, make a left over here. Stick to the wall right here, and then once you get to this area, once you get around this box area, you're going to want to start aiming, pre-aiming this area, because somebody is probably going to enter this section here. Now, what I like to do is, if this section is clear, I like to push forward, sticking to the wall right here. Just keeping an eye on this area, because sometimes they do just appear a little late. But what you guys want to do is, once you get to this area here, when you turn, just be ready to engage. Because normally what people like to do is they like to camp behind this box over here, or they're waiting for you simply like right here like this, behind this. So guys, once again, man, once you reach this area, push up, and then just be ready to engage around this section here. Now that is the starting route that I use every single time I'm on this map. It works about 98% of the time. I usually get that first kill. What you want to do, another thing that you want to be aware of is grenades, man. Like I said, like idiots just like to throw grenades. So be on the lookout for grenades, man. But once you're clear of this area here, you're going to want to push this area over here. All right, guys, so there's the starting route. Let me show you that one more time. All right, guys, these are just custom matches here, but I just want to show you. I put the enemies on hardened just to show you, like, this is what's going to happen. All right, here we go. Check this out. And yes, I always put the silencer on, always. All right, this is starting route here. Yep. He's on the top. Push over here, you see? Yeah. All right, guys, so we're back over here. like I said, man, this is normally the starting route for, this is going to be the starting route every single time when you're in Pointe du Hoc. What you want to do is focus on getting from point A to point B as fast as you can. And then when you get to that point, when you get to point B, where the section at the end point there, you just want to be ready to engage, because the engagement is going to happen really fast. So once again, guys, you're going to want to push to the right over here and then make a left at the first opening on the left side. All right. So once again, that's going to be 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to push out right here, make a right, and then when you reach this section over here, you're going to want to push to the left area here. And then when you get to this section here, when you get to this box, just make sure that you're sticking to this wall right here. Make sure you're sticking to the wall, and then just pre-aim this area, because people do like to appear around that section. Once this area is clear and you made your way over here, this is normally where I find the hot spot to be. People like to camp around this area. You could usually catch somebody head glitching here, somebody just crouching over here, somebody standing around this area in general. And a lot of times, if this area is clear, just keep pushing out, and you're probably going to catch somebody around this area. All right, so there you guys have it, man. That is the starting route that I use. It works for me 95-98% of the time. I use it every single time I'm on this map. When it comes to best class setup specifically for this map, guys, I usually like to go with this class setup right here. I usually like to run the Airborne Division. The Airborne Division with the Wilco 2. By the way, the Wilco 2 is the epic variant or heroic variant of the M1928, the Tommy gun. I believe, in my opinion, the Tommy gun is probably the best submachine gun to use in this map, because first off, it has an amazing fire rate and it handles really well, and the damage range is really decent. On top of that, guys, with the M1928, whatever variant that you use, I like to put on an extended mags and a foregrip to help, just so that it helps me control the recoil a lot better. With that, man, I always like to put on flanker, so in case there's an enemy UAV up, you won't be spotted. This map especially, flanker is going to be really helpful, because people like to put S-mines on the floor a lot on this map. So with flanker, it's going to delay that detonation, and it's going to give you time to run away or just keep moving before that S-mine detonates. All right, secondary, any secondary of choice, I prefer the machine pistol. And then for lethal, you could either run a fragmentation, MK2 fragmentation, or a sticky bomb, man. So that's the class setup that I always run on this map whenever I'm just like, if I'm not going for like any contracts or anything, this is the starting route that I usually use on this map. All right, guys, so there you have it, man. There was the starting routes for both sides of Pointe du Hoc, the A and B, the Allies and Axis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I highly recommend you guys try these starting routes out every time you're on this map. And by the way, the best class setup that I showed you guys with the M1928, the Wilco 2 variant, I usually run that with the silencer using the Airborne Division. All right, so just keep that in mind, man. Try this starting route out, man. Once again, guys, I'm really happy to be bringing this series back. Let me know in the comments section below if this starting route works for you. Which starting routes do you prefer for Pointe du Hoc? Which map do you guys want to see next and stuff like that? Starting things off here with Pointe du Hoc. I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, man, the best starting route series here. This is something that I created. No other YouTuber has ever done this before. You can look it up. I looked it up all over the place. No other YouTuber had done this before. I was really happy to be the first one to do this. So, guys, thank you all so much for the incredible support. Thank you so much for the love. If you're brand new to the channel, definitely subscribe. I upload content every single day. Once you subscribe, you can enter the giveaway for a $50 PSN or Xbox gift card. And if you enjoyed this video today, man, definitely drop a like, guys. Once again, in the comment section below, just give me any feedback, man. I would really like to improve on the series and stuff like that. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Till the next one, my name is Gray. Peace.